What's going on, guys? Skeleton92 here with a BenQ XL2411Z review. That's a long title. I unboxed this video a couple days ago. I think it was November 25th. It is now November 27th. Yeah, November 27th. And yeah, so I figured I'd quickly review it for you guys and let you guys know what I think of this monitor. First of all, I think this monitor is crazy. It's very good, and I'll explain why. But let's start by checking out my display settings. This is kind of not really relevant, but I have like my font and my icons, like my screen size, set to medium, so it's not too big, not too small. I felt like small was a little too small, but that's just me. Resolution, of course, 1920 by 1980. If you guys can see that. Probably can't, but let's see, 1920 by 1080. There you go. Sorry about the weird camera angle too, man. Like doing these kind of videos, kind of weird. All right. Yeah. So first of all, the first thing I did was I don't know if this was the first or second thing I did, but I went to calibrate color. So basically it takes you through this, you know, shows you good gamma, bad gamma, like gamma too low, gamma too high, and all that. So you go through gamma settings and all that. I already did that, so I'm not going to take you through it, but it's basically in control panel, appearance and personalization and display, and it's right here on the left side. If you can see that, calibrate color, yeah, sorry, again the camera angle sucks, so it's on the left side. This is Windows 7, so if I don't ask if you're running like Windows 8, I'm not sure. It'd be similar. I mean, you can just go to the start menu and search for display and you'll find it. Okay, so down here, if you guys can see this, again, this is a really bad camera angle, but I'm trying here. Down here you got a few buttons. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you got your power. The way it works is it could be kind of hard to understand at first. Once you get used to it, it's all good. You click this, and basically there's a menu that pops up on the bottom right side, if you can see that right here, and each button selects a different thing. You can customize what each of these things are. For example, I put like the very left one as an input selector because I switch between DVI, which is in my PC, and HDMI, which I use with my Xbox One. I also use my Sony Bravia 40-inch TV, but because this monitor has such a great response time, 1 millisecond, 144 hertz refresh rate, I figured I would use this for my at least for my FPS games. Out of the box, you'll notice that the brightness is way too high. The settings suck. You might even regret your purchase for at least a couple minutes so you can figure all this out. So basically I'm going to show you guys how to set this up at the same time. Yeah, so if you just click any of these buttons, it brings up the menu. This yellow one at the bottom right, if you could see that, you click that one, brings up this menu here. Right now I'm on standard mode also. Yeah, sorry, let me show you that too. Clicking, I think, is this little thing that has like 5 or 6 like weird circles and in a bigger circle. It's like brownish. You click that and you can change your picture mode. You got standard, movie, photo, sRGB, echo, FPS 1, FPS 2, RTS, and I think there's a couple other ones. But anyways, it's set to FPS at first. And most of the FPS 1 settings is pretty good. But there are some brightness issues, of course, and so forth. But I'm going to show you guys how to set it up with standard. So my standard settings, I'll go down to picture, go over, my brightness is down to 40. It's still pretty bright. I mean, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it's still pretty bright. 40, and I mean, I'll show you guys what 100 looks like. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Hopefully that shows on camera, but it basically hurts your eyes, man. You don't want it on. You don't want it above 40. So 40 is plenty, between like 35 and 40. So I like to keep it at 40. Go down to contrast. It was automatically set to 50. I thought it was a good contrast, so I left it. Low blue light. I guess that's I don't know if it's like the higher it is, the less restraint on your eyes, or lower. I haven't figured that out. That's why I just put it at 5 for now, because I haven't completely figured that out. See, the menu closes if you leave it alone too long. So you got your black equalizer, which for some reason won't let me adjust on standard mode, but you can on other modes. Blur reduction you can turn on, but it does darken your screen a little bit. I will show you guys that really quickly. See, darkens the screen a bit, if you can tell. So if you put blur reduction on, you will have to turn up the brightness. But I keep that off, at least for now, and I find it's fine. Color temperature, you go in user mode, and I got my reds set to 100, greens are 95, blues are 92. I find that's a good balance for me personally. Has good colors and all that. Yeah, so hue and saturation you can adjust on standard mode. Reset color, that's just to reset all your settings, so don't do that unless you want to reset everything. AMA, it's on high. Instant mode is normally set to on. I'm not 100% sure what that is, to be honest, but anyways. Sharpness is 5, and gamma 4. It's normally set to gamma 3, but you want to set it to gamma 4 because that's the perfect balance, I find. Now, set all these settings before you do the calibration through your display settings on your computer, so everything will be calibrated accurately. So for that's under picture, by the way, all these settings. So you go down, yeah, that was the last setting. So gamma 4, basically gamma 1 is like the brightest, see? And then gamma 2, it's a little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower, and finally lower. Gamma 4 I find is perfect balance. For this monitor, picture advanced, you can go here also to change your picture mode if you want. Your display mode, obviously you want it on full, but you could change it to like 17 inch, 19 inch, 19 inch wide, which is 16 by 10. Normal 19 inch is 4 by 3. Same thing with the 17 inch, 4 by 3, 21.5, which is 16.9, 22 wide, which is 16.10, and so on and so forth. I just leave it on full. That's all you need. Your save settings, I haven't really messed around with that too much. So I guess, you know, you just have your own display settings saved. But again, I just changed the standard settings and customized that. You got your audio. I haven't really played with that. The reason why is because when I'm using my PC, I got the speakers plugged into my PC when I have my Xbox One plugged in. Oh, look at that, my Xbox turned on. When I have my Xbox One turned on and plugged in, I use my Astro A40s, but there's also a port on the left side, as I explained in my unboxing video, which you can plug speakers into to get your HDMI out, audio out. So you can do that, but I use my A40s through my Xbox One. So I guess it's kind of convenient that my Xbox turned on, because I was going to show you guys that next. Well, in a second. I'm not done here. I got one more setting here. Let's go down. Let's go to settings, system settings. You go over here, and then you got your input, and then you got your OSD, which is like your language display time, OSD lock. Man, I can't talk. Then you got your custom key 1, custom key 2, and custom key 3. Now that's what I just explained down here. Custom key 1 is input, so that's the bottom left. 2 would be this one here, and the 3 would be that one there. You can customize those. But so yeah, so like custom key 1 was by factory settings was set to blur reduction, so I set it to input to get to my input a little quicker. You gotta have auto power off. Either set it off 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. DDC/CI, it's automatically on. HDMI auto switch, I guess that's when you have something plugged in HDMI and you turn it on, I guess it automatically switches. Of course I have that off, or my Xbox One would have booted up as it turned on. Resolution notice, that's automatically on. I don't, some of these settings I don't really play with. Information, you know, it just basically gives you information, your model number and all that goodness. You know, DVI, it's running at 1920 by 1080 at 144 Hertz or 120 Hertz, either or. I have it at 144 hertz, so you know I can tell, like when I play, like say League of Legends, which I don't play a whole lot, but I play for fun sometimes. My frame rate, my frames per second hits 144. Now that's basically all the main settings you have. See right here, I can change my display mode and the quick thing. And number 2 is your picture mode. I got it on standard. Sometimes I use FPS 1, but I usually keep it on standard. FPS 1, my settings are pretty similar to the standard ones, but there's some of the settings that were set factory that I guess gives it like a little bit of a different color variation to it, but I mean this color variation works perfect. So let's go to HDMI and quickly look at this. Nothing really crazy. What you can tell, hopefully you can tell this through video, is that the blacks are very black on this monitor, which is very good in my opinion, because you know, the Asus I had, it was a great monitor for the price. You know, if you're only looking for like around a $200 range, and the Asus VS2407H-P I think it was, is a perfect monitor for that price. But if you want something with deeper blacks, you know, the blacks aren't like gray and washed out as they were on you know, that monitor, then this BenQ is great. It's about normally $329 I think Canadian. I don't know how it is in the US. I got it $50 off, so it was like, I think what, 179, 180? No, sorry, 279 or 289 or something like that. Yeah, so the blacks are very black. Let's just let me shove my arm in front of you guys real quick, and I'll sign in to my account real quick. I got a bunch of accounts on here. I got my dad's, even though he has his own Xbox, and fiance's and my friends. Anyways, so you can see this. It gives you a better look at the colors. It doesn't do justice on my HD camera. I mean, it is an HD camera, but still, it looks way better in person. You know, like the reds and, you know, my background. It's a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare background. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so the colors are pretty cool. You know, booting up Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You know, looks pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can really tell. Hopefully you guys can. The colors are really sharp, really nice. I'm a color freak, just like I'm an audiophile. I like my quality and things, and I mean, as you can see, it looks great, right? So I mean, I guess that's pretty much it for the review. Highly recommend getting this monitor. I mean, if you're looking for a monitor that you can game on, has nice colors to it, has you know, good like amazing response time, you know, 1 millisecond, right? Refresh rate of 144 hertz, even though consoles only output like 60. It's great for if you're PC gaming, you want it more than 60 hertz. But then this is definitely a monitor that you guys should get. I mean, it's definitely worth the investment. You guys, you know, are gonna game hard. I did notice using this monitor to play Call of Duty and stuff, my gaming felt a lot more smooth. It felt a lot more fluent. Like it was quicker. It was great. It was great. You know, just you know, like, I mean, look at my guy here. I don't know if you know, like I said, the colors don't pop out as good as they should on the camera. It looks a lot better in real life. You know, in person. This is real life still, but looks a lot better in person. It is 3D vision ready with NV. Man, I can't even say it right now. You know, the graphics card, NVIDIA. I'm drawing a blank right now, man. Excuse my failing. But yeah, the colors are great. I mean, I'll quickly just, I guess, for to end this video, I'll show you guys different settings. This is standard. This is movie. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can tell the difference. This is photo mode. sRGB. It's pretty bright. Echo. It's pretty dark, right? I guess it's to save electricity. That's FPS 1. FPS 2, really bright. RTS, Gamer 1, Gamer 2, Gamer 3, and then if I just push the X to X out, I'll go back to standard because I didn't save it. Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it for this review, guys. Hopefully you liked it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll gladly answer you guys. I mean, you know, sometimes I forget to mention things in my videos. So, you know, like always, if you guys liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, then, you know, I guess hit the dislike button. Let me know, though, in the comment section what you didn't like about the video, how I can make my videos better, so you guys keep coming back for more content at my channel. And you can follow me on Xbox One, Wii U, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere, anywhere you think you can find me. JSkeleton92, only FlowMajor on PSN, because, you know, Sony doesn't let us change our PSN names, unfortunately. But you can follow me everywhere else, JSkeleton92, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let your friends know about JSkeleton92. I appreciate all the support you guys have been showing me so far. My YouTube channel has been growing quite quickly in the past couple months. I just recently passed 100 subscribers. I want to grow it to, of course, 1,000, and so on and so forth. So hopefully I can keep bringing you guys amazing content you guys will enjoy. And like always, until next time, game on.